want you all to give a big South by Southwest welcome to Ravyn Lenae.
I feel like I'm living a double life. Like I feel like I'm Hannah Montana sometimes.
But I think I want you for 1,000.
But I will say that it's also very humbling, you know, to do this and then come back home and sit in the desk and talk to my friends, you know. So it reminds me that I'm still a student and I'm still 18, you know. Being raised in the south side of Chicago is definitely an experience. You know, the things you see in the news is very real, but then there's also a part of Chicago that doesn't make the news. So the music and just the unity in Chicago, the overall beauty of Chicago doesn't really make the news. So I think that has had a lot of influence on me as a person. The Chicago music scene has always been very unique, but I think now more than ever, mainly because we're all very young. Like we're all kind of around the same age doing it all at the same time. So whether it's Saba or Smino or Chance, the rapper, I just feel like we're all very supportive of each other, you know? And it's so weird how it happened, and it happened so fast because these are my friends, you know? These aren't just artists that I collaborate with. These are people who I would hang out with, even if they weren't musicians, you know? So we just happened to make music together. Musically, I am really into Outkast, Indiari, Erykah Badu, the classics basically. Yeah, they had a lot of influence on me. I think I was introduced to real music at a very young age, and that has had an impact on the way I view music and my art. Something I'm really proud of in 2016, I think creating a body of work. I had my Moon Shoes EP that I created and put out. That was a moment for me. I think that's when the shift happened with my musical career and when people started to gravitate towards me.
Tracks. Tell me if the world is falling. I will never find the perfect time to say that I won't be waiting.
I think that made the biggest impact on me as an artist, because now, looking back at it, I see exactly where I want to go in 2017. One thing I really want to do is make an album in 2017. I really want to tap into a side of Ravyn Lenae that I haven't yet experienced, and I think that it takes a while to do that. My music is my baby, and when I put it out, I don't know, like whenever I put out music, I leave my phone upstairs and I go downstairs because I don't want to see my phone. I don't want to see what people are saying because it's so weird, it's scary. I can't get used to it. I'm extremely passionate about performing. I think it's one thing to sing it in the studio and then to get comments online like, oh, this is cool, or I like this, but then it's another to meet those people in person and to feel their hands and feel their eye contact. And it's just, you forget that these are real people and they have heartbeats and they have emotions. On tour, I had one day when I felt really sick. I didn't want to perform at all, you know. And I think it's natural to have that. After 15 shows, you're just like, oh, I can't. But I went on stage, I performed, and afterwards I stayed, and this girl came up to me bawling, crying, saying, thank you so much for performing. And it just made me realize, I can't be selfish about this, you know? If I didn't perform, she wouldn't have been touched in that way, and I wouldn't have been touched. We both would have missed out on something. I think the hardest thing is making that first step. And after you make that first step, it's easy to just keep stepping. So don't be afraid to make that first step. Take initiative. You're not too young, you know, you're not dumb, you're not naive. If you feel it in your heart, just do it. Because it'll always linger if you don't, and it'll feel horrible. And you'll feel great if you just let it out. So regardless if people like you, if they accept you, it's for you first, and then everyone else.